gentlemen, my name is Dr. John Belkowitz. I'm the Director of R&D at Intelligent Concrete, where we specialize in making your concrete stronger and lasting longer. We're going to do a little bit of Q&A today. We got some fun projects that we're running this week that we're excited to show you, but we still have answers to throw out there to the public based on our subscribers. So this one, ding! This is from Criswanto Santoso. I love that name. Literally one of the coolest names I've seen. Hi, John. I have a short question. What are the cause of the concrete delamination where no dry droppings added into the cup, but you said there was some delamination? And what Criswanto is talking about, we did a video on some of the mixes that we were running in here for some of our clients, and we were talking about mix optimization, redevelopment, or design and then validation. And the reference mix that we started out with had caused a significant amount of bleeding at the top surface of the sample, so that when we came back to that sample 24 hours later, that excessive amount of bleed water turned into a flimsy yet hardened paste at the surface that when you touched it, it broke apart. So it left this scummy little flaky residue. And we saw that with every mix that had a significantly high water to cementitious ratio. Now, once we reduced that water cementitious ratio by 15% plus, you didn't see that happening anymore. You still had a little bit of bleeding, but that bleeding was to compensate the water that was lost due to evaporation, which would cause plastic shrinkage. So, again, that's what that delamination was from. And again, it strictly was from the bleeding. And you often see that on a job site. If you have a mix, we worked residential jobs where the water cement ratio was somewhere around 0.6 to 0.7. And with that, you have an exhaustive amount of water coming to the top surface, which for the finishers who are working the job, they needed that because they weren't very good at finishing. So they needed that bleed water to close up the surface and get that broom finish. But a well-versed or a better finisher could use a lower water cementitious ratio concrete and still get that same effect. And obviously the next day when you're working with that high water cementitious, that 0.6 to 0.7, you get that bleeding and then that hardening and then that flakiness at the surface. So that's exactly what you saw. And let's put a link down below. Haley has got that. So there's a link to that video. Hope you learned something. Let us know if you got any other questions or concrete concerns. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ding that bell for notifications. Go concrete! Beat asphalt!